Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. It is an honor to welcome you all to this event. We are pleased to share Bangladesh's achievements, development potentials and success stories, including graduation from the least developed status to a developing one. Ladies and gentlemen, under the leadership of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Bangladesh was born in 1971. On this occasion, we would like to pay our rich tribute to our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Under the visionary leadership of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh has adopted long-term plan to transform into a knowledge-based middle-income economy by 2020. Ashud Ahmed, the ambassador of Bangladesh to Qatar, to kindly deliver his speech. His Excellency, Mr. Ashud Ahmed. Thank you.
His Excellency Ambassador Ibrahim Fakhru, Chief of Protocol. Excellencies, dear colleagues, distinguished guests, friends of electronic and print media, my fellow compatriots, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and very good evening to you all. It's actually my great pleasure to be with you as we have gathered here to celebrate a great news for Bangladesh. Recently, Bangladesh has graduated from the category of the LDC, least developed countries, which was set by United Nations back in 1975. And over the years, because of the Bangladesh tremendous achievement in various sectors, Bangladesh has come up with fulfilling all the necessary criteria for beginning its journey as a developing country. So, my country, Bangladesh, has started celebrating this important news from 20th to 26th of March. And as a part of that nationalized celebration, we in Qatar, the embassy has taken up elaborate program with our expected Bangladeshi people over here. As you know that in Qatar, as many as 400,000 Bangladeshi people are working from many years, and they have been contributing for the development of both Qatar and back home in Bangladesh. Also, you'll be happy that our embassy has chalked out elaborate program, including a consular service week, when started from the 20th of March and it will continue after 26th, and will be concluded with observation of our National Independence Day on 26th of March. And during this week, what we will be doing, we will be extending our services for our people efficiently and quickly. So, I would like to urge upon my compatriots over here to try your best to receive the service being delivered by our embassy. Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the birth of Bangladesh in South Asia in 1971 was a major transformative event in the world. Despite strong opposition, Bangladesh is a new country which was economically less advanced, achieved freedom as a nation on the premise of strong nationalism and opposition of many powerful countries. Bangladesh had achieved its independence after a 9-month-long bloody liberation war, which the country had to fight at the clarion call of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Bangabandhu had to start the journey of his newly born country with a number of post-transition challenges, including a disordered economy, devastated infrastructure, and less developed governance systems. He started well, and his long-cherished dream was to turn this country into a Bengal golden one, with all progressive plans and programs properly set, which were unfortunately stopped subsequently with his brutal assassination in 1975. The Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, the worthy daughter of our father of the nation, has, however, restarted implementing the strong development strategy as envisioned by Bangabandhu, that is, earning success after success in economic, social, cultural, and other areas, and the country's recent graduation from LDC status is the outcome of that strong development strategy. Distinguished guests, I am also very glad to inform you that the historic speech of 7 March delivered to his countrymen by the father of the nation on the eve of our Great Liberation War in 1971 has been recognized by the UNESCO last year as part of the World Documentary Heritage. The UNESCO has also recognized the traditional way of our Bengali New Year celebrations known as Poila Boishakh, our traditional Shitol Party or Kul Mat, and our traditional textile known as Jamdani as 3 important intangible cultural heritage of humanity. World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, has also recognized our national fish Ilsha as GI product. Every year, the government of Bangladesh organizes a visit program for the foreign journalists, intellectuals and connoisseurs during the New Year celebrations to showcase our people's strong affinity towards our traditional secular culture, irrespective of religion, caste and creed. Ladies and gentlemen, the country which many did not even hesitate to term as a test case for development has in course of last 3 decades been recognized and acclaimed as a development miracle and has successfully positioned itself in the Committee of Nations as the 36th largest economy. The mainstay of our economy is still agriculture, which has made significant breakthrough as we had to import food grains for our 75 million people in 1971. But Bangladesh has now started exporting food grains after having met the demand of its 160 million people, despite the fact that the cultivable land has been decreased manifold due to continuous urbanization and infrastructure development. Bangladesh is now confidently marching ahead with its above 7% annual GDP growth rate and poised to become middle-income country and the developed one as enshrined in the government's Vision 21 and 2041. The country has shown unprecedented success in drastically reducing poverty level, eradication of illiteracy, visible improvement in public health and empowerment of women, and gender mainstreaming. Bangladesh has set a rare example of gender mainstreaming with our Honorable Prime Minister, who is a lady, the leader of the opposition in the parliament is a lady, the speaker of our national parliament is a lady, and a good number of important cabinet ministers are ladies, in addition to a group of lady members of parliament. Apart from this, a good number of administrative high officers in different important departments are headed by our lady officers. The government has put special emphasis on female education with making education free for the girl students up to class 12. Free education materials, stipends are being provided to the girl students in the rural areas with a view to encourage female education. Bangladesh's proactive role in successfully meeting Millennium Development Goals, particularly in the health and education sector, was highly appreciated by the United Nations. The country is now all set in poverty in properly implementing its plans and policies for attaining the targets of Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Dear audience, all our development enterprises aim at ensuring well-being, justice, and a life of dignity for all. Ours is an inclusive, pluralistic, and homogeneous society. We firmly believe that social development and economic growth must go hand in hand and complement in the long run. The urban and innovative young population of Bangladesh is gradually turning the country into a digital one by demanding quality goods and services. That is increasingly manifest by rapid growth of ICT and related services. We now have 120 million cellular phone subscribers and around 6,000 IT resources centers at the sub-district level across the country. There are real changes to set Bangladesh take off along a higher growth trajectory. Ladies and gentlemen, as an emerging manufacturing hub within and beyond South Asia, Bangladesh is now making almost everything from shirts to ships at a most competitive cost. Our world-class pharma industry has attracted global attention for its quality and competitiveness. With skillful fast training and young workforce, liberalized and competitive fiscal regime and incentive packages, Bangladesh is ready to welcome foreign investors for its almost burgeoning economic sectors. Many of our friends in the West estimate that in spite of inadequate infrastructure, return on investments in Bangladesh is a few times higher than in their own economies. We will see investment potentials in Bangladesh in details in our next presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, as a responsive and responsible UN member, Bangladesh has successfully punched above its weight through playing its crucial role in various important global issues, including migration, climate change, and sustainable development agenda. Our country has received global acclamation for its significant role in the UN peacekeeping missions. As a peace-loving and the highest peacekeepers contributing country, Bangladesh is continuously working for both peacekeeping and peace building in the conflict through fruitful dialogue and negotiations for the greater interest of the region and the world. Dear friends, thank you once again for joining us in the celebration of our graduation from LDC status. Thank you all. Thank you. Assalamu.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Mr. Ashud Ahmed, Ambassador of Bangladesh to Qatar. May I now request Mr. Shafiqul Islam, Deputy Director, Uridu, to please deliver his presentation. Mr. Shafiqul Islam.
About Bangladesh is born, and so it's a very important occasion for us that we're achieving some goals, and we're actually on a journey, very long. We have a totally different dream of our father of nation, who said like Bangladesh will be a golden Bangladesh. So we're all actually hoping that we'll be achieving that goal as soon as possible. I will try to take you very quickly today, like why Bangladesh is actually progressing, or what we are doing, what is the opportunities, what is there for us. The first is, like as Ambassador has mentioned, like we have some vision. Our government has a vision for 2021, which is like to make Bangladesh as a digital Bangladesh. 2041 is the vision that will be the developed economy in the world. So if you have that type of long-term and short-term vision, you know, like a lot of activities have been planned already, and we are working on that one. Many people, as Ambassador also mentioned, that like when we actually born in 1971, said that it's a bottomless basket. But if you see like what was there in 1971 and what we achieved so far, it's like a tremendous growth in every sector, social, economy, and that's the result of today's occasion. These are the criteria how we achieved LDC status. We graduated from beyond LDC. And there are some way forwards where actually we really have to work hard for next 6 years to establish that we are above LDC and we can continue as a developing economy. Yes, Bangladesh is a land of endless opportunity. I will not go into so much of background, but we are a very newly born nation, only 40 plus years. We are achieving our social economic goals very rapidly. Investment and business friendly environment is there. It's a secular and democratic country. The advantage we are having geographically is that we are actually sitting in between two giant economies of the world, India and China. And of course, we are getting that advantage, and we are also improving as far as possible with these two giant economies. And this is a relative, how I can hypothetically tell you, like if you put half of the US population in the Florida, yes, we have done tremendous successfully achieved our, and social security scheme has improved. Every allocation has increased 40 times. Such a small land, so much of populations. Last 2 decades, we're totally self-sufficient on our food. Our real heroes are our farmers also. They have modernized their process systems of cultivation, and we are actually having like 2-3 supply rate is the best in that region. And the way urbanization happening has a lot of opportunities also. A lot of problems are there because the growth is very fast. But at the same time, in the problem, we can find a lot of opportunity. And we're actually controlling our inflation, which is we're working in Bangladesh for a long time in profitable way, and they're expanding. Yes, because the expansion infrastructure is happening so fast in Bangladesh, we really LNG from Qatar. Digital Bangladesh, as I mentioned, that's the roadmap. We have built actually many 16 high-tech parks, and of them, 10 of them are already working. Like that, government has taken many multiple initiatives to put economy on fast track through infrastructure development. I will just go through a few of them. One is like we're actually connecting east to west side of our international standard factories so that Bangladesh. Yes, we need about $70 billion in next 15 years for the power. And especially we're building ship for different European. So it's good things happening in Bangladesh. Shipbuilding industry is really going up. Attracting foreign investment. There are different earmarks. People visit Bangladesh, experience the change, and enjoy the opportunity. Thank you very much.